Hello, gamer family, and welcome
What's up, guys? We're playing Would You Rather. I've got one. I want to go first. So, would you guys rather fall out of an airplane onto cement low enough that it won't kill you, but high enough that you shatter like a lot of bones in a lot of your body, or stick a toothpick underneath your big toenail
First one,
and kick a wall as hard as you can?
First one! So, does England have good food?
It does. Most of it is in English.
Okay, I would have read that one, but it seems hard for me to read, so I'm not gonna do it.
Dyslexia, funny moment. I'm such a forced laugh.
Trying to be devil's advocate here. Trying to make the question a bit longer. Yeah, it's one.
Yeah, I was gonna be confused. Like, do you genuinely believe it's two?
No. I don't believe anything I said.
Okay.
It's all lies. Only lies come out of my mouth.
But Daniel
So it's very
Radcliffe's also like top tier.
That's a fair point. Plus, he's got a really delicious booty.
You'll be top tier too.
What were we talking about?
Daniel Radcliffe's booty.
Oh, okay, good. How scrumptious is that?
At this point, this is a good place to move to a different topic or end it.
But the question
wouldn't
also
they?
says you bake two
Because it's 10
lasagna.
stories tall. That's why it wouldn't.
See, I would if it's
Is it in the Bible that it can't be that way?
I
didn't
think so. Jay, I don't know. It was kind of a similar thing. It was more, yeah, I forgot how to speak. Hold on, I'm gonna need like 10 seconds of just silence so I can remember English for a moment. All right. Anyway,
it'll be fun.
I'm not saying this is gonna get me in, but I'm pretty good friends with the president of the club. So
Wow.
What was that move, Alex? what is the?
That's like
spicy.
adjusting the tie. Like if you're wearing a suit, like adjusting the tie.
yeah.
Sometimes when I'm alone in my room, I sit in silence. My thoughts are the only noise. Thoughts so loud they echo and amplify until the sound is deafening. Like a man turned to stone, I am petrified. A cerebral sarcophagus keeps me in place. That is until I remember those two words. Like God parsing the clouds to let the sun's rays shower a starry field. I'm Jim Bob. A father meeting his son for the first time. The final word of good news from a doctor after months of worry. The ephemeral beauty of a peaceful land untouched by man. All of which pale in comparison to the crushing waves of calm that washed over one as those words are heard. I'm Jim Bob. I wonder, what if I'm Jim Bob? I am quickly reassured that I am, in fact, not Jim Bob, and that he is good. I think to myself, good.
If you have the card, Josh.
Yeah.
If I have what?
Do you have the card? You have the card, don't you, Josh? You stole the card.
No. You should ask Brett. Brett,
Did you
probably
steal the
has
card? Did you steal the card, Brett?
Seth had it last.
Seth, where's the card?
He's gone. He fled.
The other day, my ex called back. I'll usually arrange a video chat and leave the room so they can have some alone time. And did I just get a Discord message?
Really? You're interrupting periods for Discord? Shame on you.
Would you rather have to drink, let's say 4 gallons of the water at It's a Small World in the ride, or you have to go to every single cast member who's dressed as a Disney princess and say, "Give daddy a kiss," and you can't leave until you get that kiss? You know how the U.S. classifies bees?
How does the U.S. classify bees?
They're fish.
But everyone sucks here. Everyone sucks everywhere. Not just
That's
on
good.
Reddit.
Yeah, that's a good conclusion.
We all suck.
Just everyone sucks.
Seth, you suck. Brandon, you suck.
You
I
suck too,
suck.
Alex.
We all suck.
We all suck.
We're sucky people. Everyone
That's
sucks.
absolutely.
If you're still watching this video, you don't suck, but you're the exception. Everyone else
We're-
sucks. Your family
all
that
the
isn't watching this
asshole.
video with you, they suck. Your friends haven't watched this video, they suck. Everyone sucks.
We're all the asshole.
We are all the asshole. And I'm glad we found out who the asshole was. I was really wondering there for a second, like,
Yeah.
but hey, I'm glad we got it all figured out. I didn't even know it was a Scorsese film until
Right now.
5 seconds ago. Yeah. I almost have a life.
I don't. I don't.
Do you have a life, Josh?
Say so.
Well, we'll start with you then. What's your life? I take a shot every time I say obviously. You'll be dead by the hour. Those were some really hard questions. Now, I'm feeling a little hard anyways. So,
Oh, what? What did you just say?
Don't like that.
it was for Among Us. I know, a little sus, huh?
Okay. That's.
I had to. Well, yeah,
No,
no,
you didn't.
that's how these two first met. You know what? No, we are reading this. I love periods. I mean, you know. I can explain YouTube. I can explain. That was an impulsive thought. And I wonder if it's the interest in those differences that separate the coders and the homeless people, like me. But there is going to be a big screen showing of it at our school at the end of this next semester. So if you're not too busy,
End of semester.
that's
Man,
the problem.
don't even talk to me.
It's on a...
Time.
And then you reply to yourself, banger video as always. And then I responded, Josh, what the fuck are you talking about?
What if you're in space and there's no object to touch?
If you're in space, then you've got a lot more pressing
I
issues.
don't think
than
you're
is
gonna be
water
wet in space.
What if you really like space and then you...
Oh
All
my
right,
god.
all right,
Okay.
all right, all
Now-
right.
The Emoji Movie.
No.
No, I think that is it actually. Even Spielberg, even though he started directing like long before the Emoji Movie came out, he credits a lot of his work to the Emoji Movie. I think.
I've seen that
I read
actually.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I read that
Yeah.
somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, he actually told me in person.
Now-
Oh, did he?
insane.
Didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
How's he doing? I haven't seen him since Christmas of last year.
Who?
Really weird. He was watching the Emoji Movie while I was talking, and he
Oh,
wouldn't
well, there
look
you
up. He wouldn't look up. He was glued to that emoji.
And that's just what's so great about Sweetie Talk. Everyone sucks. Like if it's a Reddit I am the asshole post, it's an everyone sucks here.
No rhyme or reason. No. Okay. Is that you pretending that that's period blood?
No! I was drinking water, it makes cool noise. That's wild. It's just like the amount of air horns that YouTube heard over all those school names. Anyways though, before we go into my favorite list, I just got a notification on my emails YouTube that Cole now follows me on Letterboxd. Public shaming does work. See, actually,
canon.
really quickly, tangent aside, as far as lore, I kind of did an MCU. Like, we built up all this lore, and then after Alex went, I kind of just don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm face forwarding it. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Which do you pour first while making cereal? The milk or the cereal?
I would
Orange.
argue. I would argue it's the bowl first.
Okay, like you already
Right?
have a bowl, but which
Like-
one do you pour into the bowl first? The milk or the
No,
cereal?
all right. So it's cereal, then milk, and then when you're getting seconds, you pour the cereal into the already existing milk.
This is the only correct answer. That is the only correct answer.
Josh, did you say orange juice? Hold up. Let's.
I just want to see if anyone would catch it.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. YouTube. That's the first time I've asked if I could record that one. So that was me live on camera asking Josh, "Can I make that a series? Can I use your work for my benefit again?"
Mhm.
Today, we're gonna talk about us again, but not about the channel and us, about us and us, about our lives. Mark Scorsese watching my college, like watching Alex White, he would puke. He'd be disgusted.
He would want to gouge his own eyes out.
Yeah, my second favorite film is Scott Pilgrim. That main character's literally me.
With Aloe Kelder, it was pretty much. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second.
With Isle Calder, it was what, Josh? What was it?
Alex, don't eat the mic.
My mouth can open really wide. This is thick. This is thick.
Don't deep throat the mic.
I don't think
Sorry about that.
I don't think I can deep throat it, Seth.
What are you doing in my Christian Minecraft server?
So I'm not
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
pineapple on pizza.
No! Abomination! The ancestors that are not mine in Italy did not die so that Hawaiians can put pineapple on pizza.
My ancestors are crying.
You're
I've
Italian?
I've
Good.
never had pineapple on pizza once.
Nor have I. It doesn't belong.
Seth,
I forgot my water.
Yeah.
are you the asshole?
No.
Is Brandon the asshole?
No.
Am I the asshole?
No.
If you're not the asshole, if Brandon isn't the asshole, if I'm not the asshole, then who's the asshole?
Hello,
I respect
my
it.
name is Alex, middle name redacted Little, because I don't know it. Alex Lee Little, and I have a strong but important message for you all. Fire Emblem. Cringe.
Today we want to talk about ourselves. Me, myself, and I, and then Brandon himself and him, and Josh himself. You know what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm gonna say. I don't need to finish it.
You should say it anyway. You should.
And him.
Do I get a him? Thank
There
you.
go. There you
Jeez.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, we have another guest star here today. We got Seth.
Hello.
Good thing this is not Star Trek because he's wearing a red shirt, and you know what happens to the red shirts in Star Trek? They die first.
Pretty much my goal. It's been my goal for, like I said, since like 1st or 2nd grade, to be a part of an engineering team.
Do I have a big forehead?
Yes.
Oh, no, I'm self-conscious. I'm gonna lower that.
Next question.
I do have a big forehead. What the hell? I can fit a fist!
You have to line it up. Do you have a 4-head or you have a 5-head? Line it up this way. You have a 4-head? Okay, just a 4-head. You're fine.
Yeah, just.
You have a 4.5 head.
Yeah, 4.5.
Well, once we include the other head, I do have a 5 head.
Okay.
Anyway.
I want a small army of Brandons. I think that we would so much chaos would ensue. and it
So
would
what, are
be
you
so
gonna name your
glorious.
kids Brandon 2, Brandon 3, Brandon 4, Brandon 5, Brandon 6?
No, that's stupid. Go Brandon Jr., Brandon Jr., Jr., Brandon Jr., 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 Brandon Jr., 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 and Brandon Jr., 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 Jr.
But then you have like The Flash. It's just a superhero movie. That's all it is. It's just a superhero movie.
It's a commentary on.
Going fast.
It's a comment.
He can't finish the joke.
Commentary.
That's how bad it is. That's a joke in itself. Now, this all started with, like, us talking about how YouTube met during Among Us.
I just don't see how a world that makes such wonderful things could be bad. Look at this. Isn't
It's cutting out so much.
What you think, girl who has everything.
This is the audio equivalent to Josh's current video phasing in and out.
How many wonders can looking around?
It's like that bit in cartoons where you open and close the door and someone's still talking.
Yeah. You know, you're allowed to turn it off now, Brandon.
You want thingamabobs?
I know.
I got 20.
It's a Christmas
Well,
miracle. This video is being uploaded in May. It's a Christmas miracle. Would you rather?
All right.
You're gonna
No, I already know. I already know. By that look, I already know.
Would you rather have unlimited bacon, but no
Yep.
more games? Or games? Unlimited games, but no games.
What?
Yeah, Brandon, ponder that for a minute. Soak it in. It sucks.
Soak it like the Mormons.
Unlimited bacon, but no games.
Wow.
What the hell did you? Hold up, no.
Yeah.
I gotta know how coding clicks for people, and then for me, it's my face is the chalkboard that fingers are being dragged on.
My dad, when trying to convince me to watch it, he was like, "Don't worry, it's not a big thing. I don't even remember that being in the film. No, it is a big thing."
Yeah, it is
Buffalo
like the
Bill is
main
definitely making
thing.
me face, like the entire plot of the film.
Yeah. Then finally, also 1 year ago, this one was pinned. Just classic. And I responded, of course, just completely like, why are you here? Jesus, what are you doing in such an old video at this time of night? How did you get here? Edit, Josh, why are you in my house? Edit 2, Josh, why are you holding a knife? Edit 3, Josh, no, don't do! It's been over a year. It's been a year since you've gone to that video, Josh. I'm proud of your restraint. I don't like that question at all. I don't like doors versus wheels.
I asked ChatGPT and it started crying, so I think we should move on.
I'm just laggy McLagface, so it's not lagging right now. Oh!
Yay.
Ha! It's been real. I think. Oh, Bertolt Brecht? Josh is here. He's the important one. He's the one that needs to be here because today he is talking about, and this is where you get the intro now.
What if I just put in like 5 minutes of silence instead of? Oh,
Why the hell we all
Ethan's here.
an hour early?
Because we're
Hello?
recording an episode of the Alex Studio Backlot podcast, Ethan. We're talking about D&D today.
Talk about
Wow.
D&D.
D&D these nuts.
Got him. Got him.
My nuts
Hey.
did get D&D'd.
Pointing the wrong way on my screen at least.
On my screen, which is the one being recorded, I'm not, don't worry.
Alright.
Wrong way on my screen too. That's fine.
And for their
There we
screen,
go. Yay!
and in case there's some magical screen that doesn't exist where Cole's above me.
Yeah, can you point down to point at me, just real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Other way, other way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Gotta give the options, I gotta do that, too. Because I already
course,
pointing
of
up.
course.
There we go. That's all the directions. Oh, you gotta do straight down, too.
I'm still a believer that the only benefit of the leg fingers would be in the bed. I don't think anywhere else would be good.
Pretty much. It'd be all the way through. They'd be dead, Brandon. They'd be dead. I think that's a power you can't unleash on this world.
That was good. That was funny.
Oh my good god, this score has so much brass. I think I'm going to, and then you can fill in the blank.
Yeah, I got it.
Josh clearly hadn't seen it yet based on his facial expression.
I can imagine what it is. Yeah.
I have no evidence to back this up, and I'm too lazy to look it up, but I'm just gonna start saying words and see where it takes me.
Like, we essentially have a shared bank, except the time that I bought a prostitute, I had to get my own gold for that. But we share a lot of things.
He's making YouTuber faces. This isn't good.
He's making YouTuber faces.
You know it's bad. When it's YouTuber faces.
Oh, maybe I don't want to read this one. Oh.
We're scared of periods.
So, Brett underscore hockey, in fact.
Yep. Good job. You can read my username. Glad you can still read.
Yeah, so hockey. You like hockey, huh?
No, just to confuse everybody.
We were gonna do Wonder, but it's harder to be violent in Wonder to each other. We like being violent towards our friends here at Alex Studios.
I'm gonna go army green, because I want a tactical cannon.
You asked that whole question just so you could make that joke.
That wasn't a joke.
Tactical camel, tactical camo.
Oh, I didn't even think of it like that. I was genuinely just thinking.
I was giving you too much credit.
Boys, I want to tell you something.
What do you want to tell us?
I got the book.
Yeah, let's go.
Wow, that goes hard. Do you know what else goes hard, YouTube? Some of the questions we're about to ask. Like, how on earth did Alex still mess up the audio channels on OBS for 4 whole episodes of the series after years of doing multi-channel recording? Ah, this is really big lag spike. Oh, I move fluidly?
There it goes.
Oh, there's the background footage is back. But I'm not. Oh. Number two. Number two.
You still pick 2?
My grandparents are dead.
Actually, oh.
I'm changing it. I thought of that. I changed it to any old people.
Anyways, I've muted them, YouTube. You can't hear them right now. Oh, I had to unmute because Josh crossed his arms. He's too powerful! He's too powerful!
One of my housemates, he's in my current campaign, just tries to sleep with every character, no matter what.
I gotta play it like that. I gotta play it like that.
That was one campaign, Josh! Would you rather be French or British?
Or.
Yeah. I dislocated my jaw 2 weeks ago as well, so that, like, took me out for a couple days.
Oh, God, that sounds really painful. Like, how do you eat?
Funny story, if anyone wants to know how that happened, I was drinking a glass of orange juice.
But competitively, how did it go that way?
Because that's method acting, baby.
Don't. What? It's 2024. Did you really just dab for the tube?
No. Your eyes are broken. Yeah, actually, I don't have 3 either. But obviously, the greatest actor who ever lived, Jared Leto. I'm kidding.
I'm disconnecting.
Maybe I'll be spending 20 hours a day. It's just one of those games. It's one of those games. There are infinite possibilities. If you're able to sit down and focus, you can do so much.
20 hours is a lot of hours. In a day? You said 20 hours in a day?
Yeah.
That's 4 hours of sleep, 20 hours of Minecraft?
No. 2 hours of sleep, 1 hour to eat, 1 hour in the bathroom. Man, my ego's gonna be skyrocketing, Seth. You've created a monster. You, created, You know what Brett was talking about me blaming everyone else for losing that card? That's about to happen again. And it's gonna be it's gonna be your fault. Yep, I'm already starting. I'm blaming everyone else but me. It's gonna be your fault.
I hate the feeling of liquid coming out of my little puckered little booty hole.
But you'd also get used to it. Is there another character that's not in the movie?
The love interest. Does she not die in the movie?
Lucy dies in the book.
Lucy doesn't die in the movie.
Lucy dies in the book.
Well,
If you're able to deal with me at midnight making a scene nonstop about Mario sex, I think you can do anything.
What a time, Mario sex.
Anyways, is there any last notes you want to do? Because YouTube, if you open your eyes, the background footage is over. It's done.
Oh no. It's over.
It ended.
But you can always reach the top shelf. You guys aren't using 100% of your brain.
Josh,
We're not all
I'm
short as you.
5'11". I'm 5'11", Josh. I
I'm
don't have that
5'6".
problem.
Think of me.
At least you're taller than my mom.
I'm so short.
So you have a letterbox. I followed you on Letterboxd about a month ago. You haven't followed me back yet.
But I don't know if I follow anyone on Letterboxd.
But you don't follow me, I know that much. You know, yesterday when I asked if you had seen Godzilla -1?
Yeah.
I already knew.
Ah.
Thor: The Dark World versus Across the Spider-Verse. All cinema is art to a degree. But taking Dark World, one of the worst superhero movies, and then comparing it to Spider-Verse. It's Picasso versus a kindergartner. You know? They're both
What
art.
if it's Picasso as a kindergartner?
Sure, let's go with that. So you're saying we're not going to see Brett_hockey in the NFL anytime soon?
No.
NFL is
Yes.
football, so yeah, no kidding. I
Yeah.
meant to say NHL.
Oh, you got the national and league, right? So
Yeah.
just go
I mean,
on.
you're also not going to be in the NFL anytime soon
Well,
either.
So it was actually, he was introducing me to his grandmother. So here's what happened. So, for whatever reason, I hopped onto Zach's back and he started carrying me around just on his back.
Sounds
And
wrong.
then his grandmother, came up to me and said, "Hi, what are you doing on my grandson's back?" And I said, "Oh, I don't know. I'm Brandon. Nice to meet you." So I'm still on Zach's back, and I shake.
How old are you?
17. Probably.
If you have a yogurt from 2 different cups and put them in the same cup. That is now
it's
1
a cup
yogurt.
With 2 yogurt. It's a cup of 2
It is.
yogurts.
It is now 1 yogurt. You don't say I'm gonna go have a
It's
cup
1
of 2
cup of
yogurts.
yogurt.
You have
It's-
a cup of 1 yogurt.
It's 1 cup of yogurt, but that 1 cup
Alex,
has 2 yogurts.
Alex, in front of you, I prepare. I take from the fridge. Oops, this container's a little low. Let me get some from a second container. I come and yell to you, Alex, come get your 2 yogurts in a bowl. I say, come get your yogurt in a bowl. I combine them, and now they are 1.
If you don't like one of the movies, just make one better. Easy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Didn't you just explain why you explained why the cave update was chopped into so many bits?
Yeah, I kind of did.
you just went through the idea of marketers, like, oh yeah, you do that.
I'm just saying, Daniel Radcliffe's tight little puckered booty hole.
Why is my forehead
Delicious.
so large?
I would like to
think it looks
sincerely
fine.
apologize to anyone listening to this podcast.
And Daniel Radcliffe.
and Daniel Radcliffe. I hope to find out one day, but yeah.
Alex, I like the side part better now. You just look emo. Sorry. You looked refined as the side part. Now you just look like a messy emo.
Why don't I have hair there?
You put your hand down, and you close your eyes, right?
Okay.
Close
Eyes
your
are
eyes. Everyone
closed.
close your eyes. Eyes are closed.
Yeah.
Put your hand on the ground, and oh, there's water there. Oh, it's wet, but you don't touch the ground. It's a pool of water. It's wet.
What?
If you never knew what it's attached to, you just feel the water, and you know it's wet. Is it wet?
Yes, you just. Part of your question was, you know it's wet. Is it wet? So yes, it would have to be wet.
But unfortunately, the backlot's actually rented out by some schmuck making a RoboCop musical. The studio's being rented out, so we don't get enough of a tax break to keep the podcast going. As where we live, there aren't enough tax breaks for filmmaking, which is why nothing happens here. So I guess, yeah, we're being evicted essentially because RoboCop the musical, the movie, has to be filmed here. Oh. Why would they go to France to begin with? Anyways, I'm kidding, YouTube. I don't actually hate France. Most
Just
of the
parrot.
time.
Fine.
Neither.
World
Neither.
peace.
World
What?
peace has no profit. And then why would I sell the cure for cancer at a cheap price? Jokes aside, world peace.
Remember when you got mad one day, threw the cards all around and got it stuck under one of the chairs, and then kept blaming us for stealing a card that you lost stuck under one of the chairs?
Sounds like something high school and me would do. I do not remember it. But it's your fault, Brett. It was your fault! That was another good podcast, wasn't it, you two? Thank you for coming out to the studio backlots.
Jeez.
We're studio men. And
He's adding so many terms.
gamer!